Hey guys, I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube, but then there is this new system that they're testing, and apparently my comment section is gone now. So for this stream there might not be any comment section on the screen for some whatever reason. This thing is pissing me off, man. Right, though I don't see the comment section coming up. That is not good. Alright, so those of you who are here, welcome to the stream. You're back to watch me burn more diamonds. Yeah, it's the studio beta that's pissing me off. It's not even, it was all good back then. Why do they need to change it? I have no idea how to do this. Shit, man. Okay. Well, that's it for now. I don't think I'm gonna settle the chat. Change it in setting. Which setting? Which part of settings? How many freak am I gonna get? I think one would be definitely enough. One's definitely enough. Considering that the amount of team cost that you need for freak is a lot actually. Go to settings, to the bottom left, and set creator classic. I'm not sure whether I can do it now since I'm live, but I'll try the next one, I guess. But yeah, I can still see your comments, just that you guys can't see the comments on my stream. That's all. Oh yes, okay. Is it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try this again. Oh, what? The stream's offline? Okay, this is weird. Okay, I see the chat here. Okay, just give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll try to do this again. If I'm gonna restart my comm now, then the stream's gone. Okay, we're just gonna make do with this for now, okay? I give up on this stupid shit anymore. This is too big. Okay, let's just make do with this, okay? I'm done with this YouTube shit. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so welcome back for another live stream. I think the stream should be quite updated. Right, so let's start. Right, so welcome back for another live stream. We are here to do collector's deck once again, and this time for Norse and gods. Honestly, nobody cares about the other gods, right? So we're here to get mainly Frick as the big jackpot. So as you can see, those of you who have not seen the contents of the card, of the collector's deck, is mainly Frigg and the 5 Norse god, and then the rest of the bullshit cards. Okay, Tsukiyomi, Hersenku, Shiva. Yeah, apparently Shiva is here, but Brahma and who's that? The other guy. Vishnu is not here. Hi Keith. It's a last minute thing, okay? I decide to do this tomorrow, but then I'm not free tomorrow, so I'll just do a fast stream today. Just for free, right? Just for free. So if you guys are wondering when you can do the Supreme Reckoning, you can do it after 4 PM Monday. Luvesh, I'll try to do it after the stream. Since the stream already started, so I'm not gonna do it while you guys are here. Alright, so let's continue. We have Dipankara, Jiang Ziya, we have Sagittarius, and this is Susano, and what's that card? This guy from the astrology series, right? Then we have all the Pasian card as well as the 2 Hindu gods. Right, so if you guys know, I kind of remember cards' name pretty well. So if I don't remember them, means that they are utterly useless, okay? So let's get things started. So we have 233 diamonds, and that's not a lot, but I can still use the total cost for this entire collectible deck is 150 if you are extremely unlucky. Right, hopefully we don't have to use everything. Okay, so this is okay. Let's see whether we can get this done ASAP, okay? Okay, Han Xiangzi. How many of it? There's 3 Han Xiangzi, okay, good. So we have Frigg is a black card. So the power release form should be black card as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the rest, upon drawing, is a platinum card. So we can roughly gauge. Whether we got the big jackpot or not. Okay, that's not. But okay, Shiva. That's not bad. But how often do you use Shiva? Shiva is like gone, man. Okay, choose the right one. If it's not black, that's it. It's just shit cards. At least it's skill 10. It's like a consolation prize. Zhong Li Quan, see, totally forgot his name. So I'll well, okay, let's choose the one all the way to the right. Okay, let's take a look at the name. Lyra. Okay, Lyra. The name that I forgot. Okay, moving on. Keith is like super busy now lah. He don't even have time to stream anymore. Susano. Okay, let's keep track of our diamond usage. Okay, so by the way, I've already purchased the 15 plus 15 plus 1 schedule SR material. Right, so it's sitting inside my reward box now. Varuni? Okay. Choose the last card on the right end. Honestly, for players like us, right, every time they release this kind of stupid thing, like the like the Horus and the Light Savant for this kind of collectible card, it's so painful for us because the rest of it is like dupes. Oh! This is quite anticlimax, okay? Thor power release form, right? It's just the power release form, not the VR version. So if you guys are drawing for Norse gods, you still have the VR, right? So maybe, hopefully you still have like dupes going on for your Norse gods. Okay, we'll still use the extreme right, since it was quite good just now. Not anymore. Another Roadhog. Okay. Things are not that good for now. I already have VR Thor, like come on, seriously. Even if you VR Thor now, like Norse, if it's not SR version, it's not even gonna be in the meta anymore. Let's see, go for 2 to the left. Then, what? 2. Oh, I just messed it up really. Okay, never mind, we'll do that in the next one. Han Xiangzi is not bad for Freya, but I have it already, so. Okay, we saw Ka Wong, 2 to the left, 2 to the left, and then go 3 right. So isn't that like 1 to the right? What? Whew. Hopefully I don't go below 100 diamonds. This too triggering already. Okay, next we have choose 6 cards from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Parvati. Not a bad card for Freya as well. Nose draw left most. With the nose draw, seriously. Oh shit! I'm not even happy about all this. Like, look at the amount of Lokis I have. Okay, I have 1 here. I have another 1 here. There's another 1 here. I have 2 VR by the way, so like getting Norse in this deck is like not too magical for me. Let's see. 7 from the left. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Second last. You know, like all these things it's not working, right? It's like basically second last on the left. Oh shit, second last. Crap. Okay, never mind. I'm clearing the entire deck already, seriously. So there is still 4 black cards inside this deck. Right, one of them is the true jackpot. It's water? It's water attribute, okay. Seriously? 3 more. Choose the first one, the middle one. Okay, middle one. I always believe in the middle one. Like usually I don't scroll. I just pick the middle one. Apparently doesn't work this time. Close my eye and choose. I don't even know where. Oh. Kind of a big card, but still. Tsukuyomi. Max skill. How often do you use Tsukuyomi now? Literally like never. Right moles. Holy shit, it's like 11 cards left. Technically all these are like super crappy unless it's like you just started off TOS and you want to buff your cards, right? So maybe the collector deck is good. But then for us, it's not exactly very good. Fifth from the right. Cause DMC5. Everybody's like playing DMC5. There's a guaranteed freak, okay? If you draw like everything and then you're left with freak, then yes, congratulations, that's your guaranteed freak over there. 6 from left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like clearing out the entire deck already. Holy shit, I'm drawing all the Norse. The next black card is either gonna be the real one or the big troll again. Tier or freak. Tier or freak. I'm just gonna choose the middle one for now. Middle. Yes. That was quite a painful draw though. Okay, screw tier. I don't need tier anymore. I assume I can decompose the rest. Right? Oh my god. That was so bad, man. So for you guys, screw you, Keith. I'm like low on diamonds already, man. Yeah, this is definitely So Gong already, but as usual, we'll be doing a bit of Q&A or maybe run a bit of Colosseum. I think the Colosseum isn't over yet. Oh yeah, it's a double black key week, I think. So it's best you run through all your daily missions. Get 1 extra all max to your count. Seriously? Is Frick worth the diamonds? If you're gonna play Norse, yes, he's definitely a big addition to Norse. Right? I believe that she's gonna be quite a big damage booster to Norse, right? If you are saying comparing her active skill to like all the other Norse partners out there, like Odin and stuff. Right, so basically for Norse, you're being locked down for 2 cards, like Odin and Frigg. The other 3 is pretty much up to you. Knowing my luck won't get Frick. It depends on how much diamonds you have, I guess. You will definitely get it in the end. But judging from what we have for now, it's gonna be quite a while to the next update, so it's quite okay to burn for Frick, I guess. Yeah, I have a team setup that I want to try, but I don't have enough team cores. It's like one of the few teams that I don't have enough team cores for. Right, I probably need like level 200 plus, 200 more levels. I mean. So for Loki team, I thought maybe you can put in a VR Saruman, then you throw in a VR Odin, then you throw in a Frick, and then you throw in a Chaos. Right, so Chaos actually boosts the stats for all 8-star cards. Right, so Loki after SR is 8-star, and after that Odin's 8-star. Oh shit. Odin's 8-star, Saruman's 8-star. So technically, you are boosting quite a lot of stats there. Yeah, I don't have enough team cores, so you really need like some super high level shit to get that kind of team setup. I believe you need like a good 700 level to get that kind of team cores. Legends, I've already finished my nightmare stage already. I can't access it anymore. It's already technically Monday for me. That's why I can draw this seal early as well. Alright, so for the rest of the stream, I guess I'll be doing like Colosseum. If you guys are curious like how I run my Colosseum every day on the train on the way to work, I guess you can see the team that I'm using. And also, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me regarding TOS. The little sword on the upper right is Dragonware. Dragonware for the particular card. So I see a lot of people are trying, because of the SR material is being so limited or so expensive in a sense, a lot of people will tend to SR their favorite Norse gods first, right? So I think there is quite a lot of people voting for Freya, right? They are gonna SR Freya first. Personally, I will be doing Loki, I guess. Right? Reason being that next ultimate stage is a light attribute card. Alright, so most likely the achievement is gonna be mono dark or something like that. So I can use this chance to actually use a SR Loki to clear the stage. Any gathering? So far there isn't any plans based on gatherings, but yeah, I think technically everybody's like busy on their own shit and stuff. So yeah, until someone starts this gathering thing. Jimmy, I took... How many draws did I take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. I took 23 draws out of the 30 cards in the entire deck. Right, so technically I'm actually quite unlucky. Is there a guide for Dragonware / craft? There's not much guide for Dragonware, I guess. Because it's very straightforward. You throw in your dupe and then your Dragonware material and you make the Dragonware for that specific card. Right, but for crafting crafts, right, that's gonna be very complicated. I think I have a video regarding that. You guys can go check it out. But honestly, I don't think it's worth it to craft your own Dragonary craft because it requires a lot of diamonds, a lot of investment. Right, like the average amount of diamonds you need to craft a good Dragonary craft is at least 100 diamonds. Any other possibility, other series will get SR. The thing is, the thing about SR is, it might... Last time when we talk about VR, right, we always say, oh, VR might be applied to those cards that are pretty much not relevant in the series anymore, but Matt want to bring it back. So I think that SR is going to be the next version of VR. So whatever cards that have gotten VR prior, right, is probably going to get the SR treatment in order as well. Right, so what was the second VR after Norse? I think it's Chinese God or Greek, I think. Can't really remember. Gonna SR Freya because she stands. Yeah, like finally, right? Keith, actually you can still stream, it's just that you just have to find time for it, right? Frick, I'm gonna say it one more time, like Frick is only worth it if you are gonna play Norse. Right? If you are really into that Norse playstyle, then yes, Frick is worth it. If not, I don't think Frick is gonna fit in any other team, honestly. Like better cards are... Like there are definitely better cards to slot in to whatever, you know. Oh shit, my logo just covered that. Thanks for the subscription, slug something. Shit, I can't see that. I need to change the sub alert. Okay. Right, so I'm just gonna head into Colosseum. I think let's see whether I can spot any more questions from you guys. Other than Loki, which should you SR? Honestly, it's based on your inventory, like what cards is good for your Norse. Like for me, like most of the time for SR Norse at least, it's leaning more towards God setup because of the God runes and all this stuff. Right, so the more gods you have in your team, the more it benefits from the God runes. So let's see what attribute gods you have the most. Right, that is what you should SR. Is the audio a bit low? Which audio? As in the game, or my mic? But based on my screen, it looks like the mic is louder than the audio, the game. Reason you cannot SR now. The SR only available at 4 PM. The mic's a bit low, seriously. How about now? What the hell is going on with the game? I probably won't stream for SR because it's just like an evolutionary stage. I'll probably record it, and that's about it. I don't think it ate my stamina, right? Okay, basically I've already formed like a example team for all the attributes, right? Those of you who are suggesting what kind of example teams. So basically I'll just slot in Frick here. Wait, where's Frick? What Frick's that? What the shit? The stats is so low. 1500 attack. Right, so you can see it's a very costly team if you want to play Norse, SR Norse. So we have Frey, right? Obviously not this form after SR. And then we have Odin. Since we have permanent God Runes generation, right? We can throw in this VRC as well, right? For the additional damage boost. So if you guys don't have C, you can throw in like Cassandra, you can throw in Lucy. Still works as well, right? Just that they are human and doesn't eat that God Rune effect. So next, for me, I still believe that Norse still requires some sort of conversion, right? Because its auto convert is not really a lot of runes. So if you want to burst, this is where you can do the convert, right? For 3 rounds, 5 fire turn into enchant water god runes each round. So this is pretty much my setup for Frey. So at this point of time, I think Hell have not been synchronized with SR Loki yet. So I think they're gonna fix it very soon. Like, this is a very expensive team. I don't expect a lot of people to follow this, but this is gonna be my setup for tier. Right, so we have the damage booster, Yanxi, and we have the other Yen, the divergent version that removes earth runes as to replace earth with fire runes, right? So this is gonna massively increase the damage. VR Poseidon is there to create more water god runes. I'm not saying that he needs to be there to generate god runes. It's just more convert in general, right? You can, for all you can probably just put in other cards, right? Honestly, it's just my preference for now, right? Because I don't really see what other things I can actually put in. You can see for water god is actually quite restricted, right? It's not a must for you to put water god, but I prefer to do it mono water god. Alright. Yusuke, I'm not very sure about that, but yeah. Yes, I still have Chronos Gate on my phone. It's just that it's not playable anymore. Double Odin, provided you have the cost. Okay. How much do you think having PR form Odin instead of VR form will impact Norse? I don't think they have a passive if it's PR form. I think it have to be VR. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Why Vault series will it permanently reduce SR Norse CD? Good question. Actually, I can ask the Mehead staff for you. Should be. I don't think it affects it now, but maybe they'll implement it later, because there's a lot of cards that connects with Norse. Is it still a must to have Odin in SR Norse? Honestly, no, but because Odin provides so much HP, right, it's always like a must for Norse, right? But because Norse have already been buffed in terms of HP, right? Odin is not a must unless you want to use its Norse Odin link skill. SR Yanxi. Nah, I don't think so. It's too early for them. And usually when they do it is like maybe Chinese New Year. So maybe next year or something. Where you'll see some sort of improvement to Yanxi. But for now, Yanxi is just gonna be Yanxi. What we have for now. The one with amelioration. That's all you're gonna get for Yanxi. Do you know that Freya's gender change costume is the dude that's possessing the sword and helmet? That's a bit... You guys are like super observant in this kind of thing, Yeah. Probably. Gemsa. Honestly, Gemsa is technically pretty weak at this point of time, right? I hope she get a VR very soon, but she's good for her HP pool, right? 4k HP. So you can see if you replace Poseidon with Gemsa, you replace Poseidon with Gemsa. Where the hell did she go? Oh shit, cost overload. Okay. So you can see even at my level, at level 570, I still encounter cost overload for Norse, right? So for you guys who are trying to invest in this Norse team, it's gonna be very, very expensive in terms of team cost, right? So you can see Gemsa here with another 45 cost. Is not enough even for me at level 570. So you can see this is without the SR version. So for Frey, or in fact any other Norse, after we reach SR, it's gonna be 25 cost. So that's an additional 3 cost as well. So yes, we are gonna move on to this Earth card, Freya. So Freya, if you're gonna play mono Earth God, right, the best will be Parvati, right, because you can trigger her every single round. So that's gonna be a big damage boost for Freya. Odin there, and then of course we throw in the Freak that we just draw. So as I mentioned just now, Han Xiangzi, quite a good card there, right? But it depends on what you wanna throw in for Norse, right? So for Norse, even if you get all that HP buff and all that thing, the recovery is not very good. So for Han Xiangzi, you can see that if you dissolve every God runes, you can actually recover HP, right, to the max 90,000 HP for 30 God runes dissolved. So this is a form of recovery for Freya at least. Okay, so moving on to Thor. So Thor, we have I decided to throw in He Xian Gu. This is a very... It depends on the stage, right? Because this buff is God attack ×2, which is actually very good. And then after it drops God rune as well. So skill stays in play until receiving damage from enemy attack. So it's a very niche card, right? You don't really have to bring it every round, but it's a very good damage booster for a Thor team, right? Especially at CD5. And then we have the other card here, Lakshmi, from the Hindu God series as well. So this one also another damage boosting, but if you guys want some sort of other cards that buff, I don't know, maybe some other convert or anything, you can throw in maybe this is a very tough choice. See all this like cost overload. Right, so whatever. Actually Thor have many playstyle, right? If you have you want to play Michael Lucifer like last time is fine as well, but watch for the team cost. That's going to be very expensive as well. Yes. Luvesh, maybe you need to wait for 12 midnight because optimize advanced time zone. Right, so you can see here, this is the purchase, and this is my reward for getting Freak, another schedule, and then this one is the login reward. So I have 3 currently, so actually I can SR 1 Norse. But it's just that I need to wait for 4 PM in order to do the SR. Someone mentioned Draconian. You can actually put in Luna as well. Right, just that the thing is everybody's damage is very fixed. So the only reason why you want to put in Luna is that additional spin time as well as that god stats buff. Right, that's about it. GMT plus 12, never get. That's strange. Maybe you got to email them, because I got it upon reaching like 12 midnight for my game. Yes, Freak will be in sync with the attribute of Norse god, same as Odin. Can name the most useless series. Hopefully Matt will hear me and do a mechanization to them or new form. If you notice that the mechanization starts from all the old series, right? So for the next mechanization, if you see like Paladin or other things getting mechanization, I'm not surprised. Okay, so they're starting off with all the old series, in which I guess it's a good change since there is new Machina cards for us to use. Okay, so the dream team that I wanted to form is actually out of my reach, honestly, for now. Maybe other people can do it, but not me. Okay, so I'm gonna do a SR Loki, I'll throw in a Odin, and then I'll throw in a Chaos. Okay, why Chaos is because if you take a look, team skill, monster HP attack recovery of 8-star monster times 1.3 additionally. Right, they didn't mention Seal Boss, they just say 8-star. So Odin here is 8-star. Loki upon SR is 8-star. And then Chaos himself is 8-star. If you want to throw in like a VR Saruman, that's 8-star as well. And then if you put in Freak, that's 8-star. But honestly, I don't have the team cost. It's too expensive, okay? You can see that it's cost overload. So yeah, this is quite a dream team, but it's too expensive for me. Maybe someone else can do that. What card counter Frozen board? You have Kurapika, you have the Blood Fiends, you have Ingzhen, you have Chunxiang, the bi-weekly card. That's the few cards that I can think from the back of my head. If you wanna counter, if you are referring to Gemsa's Nightmare, right? You can actually give your whole board raise runes, right? So that will prevent Gemsa from freezing the runes as well. Oh, Chaos is 7-star? What? Ah. Right, so it doesn't apply to Chaos, but it applies to everybody else. Right, so it's still a very good stats buff there. Frozen rune can use Sanzang, but Sanzang is weathered runes only, right? Weathered and frozen. Right, but this frozen refers to the partially frozen and not the fully frozen, right? Just to warn you if you guys are attempting Gemsa. Alright, so I'm just gonna attempt a few rounds of Colosseum, right? So if you guys do have any more questions, you can just leave it down. I'll try to answer it to the best of my abilities. And then that's gonna be the end of the stream very soon. Right, basically today is just to do a live stream for Frick, and apparently it costs more diamonds than expected. Rakshasa in Freya. I guess so, but the thing is, Freya don't have a lot of earth runes to dissolve, right? So to the max, Rakshasa can only benefit from maybe 1 or 2 extra hits. That's about it. Yes, Raisin, the blue card can change attribute. Oh shit, what the hell? But honestly, for SR Norse, don't expect to clear like some miracle stages because they are just kind of back into the meta, but they are not super strong. Right, so yeah, just don't expect too much from it, honestly. Finally back TOS after 3 years. Hi, welcome back, welcome back. This team damage relies on instant. Okay, the reason why I set it this way, right, is that the mech will never hit 100% fuel if you play it properly, right? So maybe Baphomet and Galileo will hit 100, but Darwin will not hit 100. So this is the reason why I bring Darwin, right? Not just for the Battle 12. Yeah, and I'm playing relatively slower than usual because I'm reading the comment section as well. Alright, so you can see that when I use Inkton, I don't convert Earth runes, so Darwin will try to stay below 100% as long as possible. Right, so this is how I won't trigger 100% fuel, and then they won't launch extra attack and then waste time launching those extra attacks. Sometimes Inkton, if dissolve one set of rune, didn't get sky drop. Do you dissolve hard runes? Because if you dissolve hard rune, it doesn't get sky drop. How excited am I about JoJo collab? Who says there's a JoJo collab? I won't be excited honestly because I've never watched that show before. I'm not super into like anime stuff, so there is a lot of anime that I don't watch. Like I kind of just watch it just because TOS have a collab. like for example Konosuba and Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. I didn't watch them before that, but I just watched just because they had the collab. Oh, 2070 points is actually quite a lot. Just come back. Also, how to get those cards like the Mysterious Painting series again. Which series are you talking about? Do you have the names of the card? Not very sure. Not very sure like what series it is if it's bi-weekly. Oh shit. I would prefer Dragon Ball Z instead of JoJo because I have no idea what JoJo is. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you guys are flaming me from the back of your comm now. But yeah, I've never watched this JoJo anime before. One Piece is definitely yes. But the problem with One Piece is there is too many characters, and if they only release 8 like the usual seal that they do, a lot of people will be pissed off because they didn't include like their favorite characters and all that stuff, you know. It's a very hard collaboration to implement, even though I want it very badly. Ah, Chun Xiang. I don't think it's bi-weekly is back, so it's probably gone until they decide to release it again. So unfortunately, that one you have to wait. Will you prefer transformation skill from Dragon Ball Z? I would think that if they implement Dragon Ball Z, they will probably do like a triple transformation. Like what they did with VR Saruman, because I've never really watched Dragon Ball Z, okay, so what I believe is they have like multiple transformation, and that's quite similar to Saruman, VR Saruman. Oh shit, seriously? I posted about the Katakuri thing, right? Is because that don't you think SR Loki looks a lot like Katakuri? It's like they just copy and paste the entire thing. Copy my homework, but don't make it too obvious. Right? That's what you get. SR Loki. Most of the time collaborations are based on human race, right, if you guys realize. Because that's the easiest race to implement. But recently they have like Demon Elf, which is good, right, but collabs usually don't have like dragons and stuff like that, which is quite disappointing. I always suggest, like, if you want like dragon or beast collaboration, maybe you can collaborate with like monster hunter and all this, right? You can get easily dragon collaboration cards. How do I get those delay turn dragonary craft? Most of the time it is from ultimate stages. Right, the most popular one is the one that delay 2 turns. I think it's from Chaos ultimate stage. This one. Okay. But I think you can... I'm not sure whether you can craft this, but most of the time is from ultimate stage. Ultimate stage achievement reward. Alright, have a good rest. Right, so I was a bit distracted just now. Right, I ended at Thor. Right, so Loki, a more team cost friendly, I guess, would be this setup. I'm not sure about you guys, but this is how I'll form it. Loki, Odin, Lü Dongbing, Anubis. I think a lot of people forgot about Anubis. That's fine. I'm here to remind you about Anubis and Freak. Okay, so a lot of people might want to put in Hell, but I'm not sure whether Hell's link it will be linked with the SR Loki. Right? They should have a link, but not sure whether Madhead have implemented it. Qi Tiandi. Okay, the reason why I put Lü Dongbing instead of Qi Tiandi is because Lü Dongbing actually gives God runes. Right? Qi Tiandi, yes, it does the same thing, but it doesn't give you God runes, it gives you just enchanted dark. Right, and then there's very little, it's a very little, there's a big difference in damage. Right, and Qi Tiandi increases his self-attack, in which I think that it is niche. Right, maybe sometimes when you need to break high defense, then yes. But if not, I think Lü Dongbing will be a better pick. Right, in sacrificing a bit of HP. Yeah, it's still a level 500 blasting, I guess. But if you're gonna put in Freak and Odin, the cost is really massive, right? So, as I mentioned just now, SR Norse is very high investment. So we have Odin here with 55, then we have Freak with 45. That gives it like 100, is it? That's actually a lot. And then plus your SR Norse, which is gonna be cost 25. Yes, it's very expensive. Ethan, you don't get Freak from hunting, you get it from here, the collector's deck. It's probably not available to you guys now, but but it's it's gonna be available to you guys at midnight in 2 hours time. So yeah, in this pool you're gonna get free at a chance. Okay, so all the best to you guys. Other cards that replace Anubis: Hell, Gemini. AR Gemini is a good one. So yeah, all these actually Dark God have a few choices actually. Right, you can put in Gemini. Gemini is a very big damage dealer. How much will SR cost? SR will cost you 3 Shadow and 2 Honors. Yes, so it's very expensive. This is the card I'm talking about. Shadow. It's a new card, by the way. Right, so this is the card, Shadow. And yep, it's actually available for you to hunt in the black hole, but I think it costs you like what, 120 keys? Very expensive. Okay, so is it available now? No? Yeah, it's not available now, but anyway, it costs 120 keys for 1 shadow material, which means that per SR you will need 360 black keys. Right, very expensive. So it's even I won't be able to SR all of them at one shot. Probably have to wait for them to give out more black keys or more SR materials. But Shadow have 45 team cost, but you don't use Shadow in the team, right? So yeah, there is no SR button yet, so we still have to wait for 4 PM, right? Even for me, I still have to wait for 4 PM tomorrow to SR. So by then, I'll be releasing 5 videos. No, I'll be releasing whatever SR Norse that I'll be SRing. Yeah, so it's probably like 2 Norse or 3. I can't SR all of them at one shot, so I have to pick and choose as well. The seal costs 5 diamonds as usual, just that how it works is that there is 30 cards within the deck. Right, as you draw, the cards that you drawn will be removed from the deck. So technically the chance of you drawing free will be higher and higher, but I still took 23 draws. Alright, so you can see that I pretty much draw all the Norse gods as well, except Tyr. 23 draws is actually quite a lot of diamonds. Tomorrow, any update tomorrow? I think it's just a small update. It won't be a big patch because I think they have already implemented the what's that thing called? The cards inside the game, because you can see that Loki is actually have one star blackened out or 1 diamond blackened out, which means that they kind of have prepared for this update already. Hi Benny, I'm done with the seal. Actually, I am closing off the stream very soon as well. Right, just taking in a bit of questions, and then I'll be offing the stream in a while. Right, maybe give it another 5 minutes. Right, I'll try to take in as many questions as possible. Oh wait, there's a new bi-weekly. Yeah, there's a new bi-weekly. Okay. Other than that, nothing else. Just have to wait for 4 PM. Alright, so SR Tor. Okay, Ricky, to answer your question, it depends on what kind of playstyle you want, right? It's either you go the Odin Freak way, or you go for the Michael Lucifer Luna way, because it's not possible to play both because of the team cost. Right? Unless you're like level 700 or level 800, then yes, go for it. Scarlet, 22 more to Einstein, or should I go for Freak? Okay, very tough question actually. Do you have VR Odin, or do you have cards that are fit for a Norse team? Honestly, Einstein, yes, Einstein is strong, but Machina is still making its way out into the meta, right? So Einstein is actually okay. If you want to compare Norse and Einstein, they are very similar to each other, right, in terms of firepower and damage. But Einstein have damage reduction. Norse have active skill that prevents you from death. They are very equal. Okay, so honestly, I think I would go for Einstein instead of Norse, because Einstein, in terms of team cost, is much more forgiving than Norse. And Norse, if you throw in Odin, you throw in Freak, there's like a whole bunch of team cost over there already, right? So honestly, Einstein team cost is more affordable, so go for Einstein, in my opinion. Okay. They keep having new seals. Okay. Ethan, you have to just pick and choose if you are very low on diamonds, right? Honestly, not all cards are worth it, right? For example, I can give you a very good example. Hindu gods, are they even worth it? No. Where are they now? They are not even here in the meta anymore, right? And then they just came out not too long ago. Okay, shit cards that you can skip. You can just skip. Don't have to draw everything. Where do I get the Light Machina card? You're talking about Virginia, is it? This one is pretty much same as all the other Void Realm cards that will be only available on Tuesday. Right, you can get it there, but provided you complete all the stories prior, right? So here, Iron Age. Frick is not a must, but it's a very good damage dealer in Norse, right? So, I feel that I rather have Frick than Odin. That's how strong Frick is. It's a CD1 card in Norse, and it's very strong. You must have at least Odin or Freak. If you don't have both of them, then I suggest you don't play Norse gods at all, because it is very bad in terms of damage and HP. I can't show you the SR active skill now, I think. It's not even... yeah. It's not in the game yet, so I can't show you guys. But the active skill is on Facebook right now. Facebook, the official TOS page, so you can go check it out. Einstein still worth it. If you're going for Machina team, then yes, it's worth it. If not, I believe it is a very mediocre damage dealing seal, right? It's not very fantastic. If you want to skip it, you can skip it. But the problem is Madhead has been releasing a lot of Machina cards, so which means that in future there might be Machina achievements. So if you guys don't draw, it might be a bit difficult once the Machina achievement is out. Right, so far the only playable Machina cards are Einstein, Darwin Galileo setup, or Darwin, Pompey, Einstein, I mentioned Einstein already, and maybe Virginia. That's about it. Right, the rest, I can't even... It might be grindy, right? Maybe Turing is still okay, but it's very grindy. So as I mentioned again, worth to summon or not is based on your inventory, how good are your supporting members, right? So it doesn't make sense if you have an SR Norse and then there is no supporting members to support it, right? In the end, it's still a team that is not gonna work. Yeah, Xuan Wu grind is a team. It's a legit team, but I choose not to grind. Honestly, it's very, very slow. Have all 5 Norse god but only 390 keys. So choose. I have to choose as well. Okay, so yes. Whatever team that you think is the strongest, go and SR. Yes, I'll be recording my SR videos, right? So stay tuned for tomorrow. But of course, not all 5, not all 5 Norse gods. I don't have enough materials to SR all 5. Can I speak Cantonese? I can understand, but I can't speak. Yes, very weird, but yeah. Is Hell a must for Loki team? No. You can see that my example team, I didn't even consider Hell, but it can be good in a Loki team, right? If you have like very little cards to choose from and you decide to throw in Hell, it works as well, right? So yep, I guess that's I think all the Q&A that I'm gonna take for now, right? So this is a very short live stream, right? Mainly just to feature the draw for the collector's deck and a bit of Q&A from you guys, right? So with that, I'm gonna be shutting down the stream very soon. Those of you who still have any more questions, you can post it on my Facebook page, right, on MLYXY Gaming, which is on the screen below my webcam actually, right? You can go search for that and PM me your questions. Yep, so with that, I'm gonna be closing the stream right now, right? Those of you who are here or have stayed since the beginning, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye bye.